Welcome to the 20th IAAPI Amusement Expo 2020. Can we have a big round of applause and we'll start this event? Alright, yes, you're too good on energy this morning, I believe. Let's do some exercise. Alright, can you keep your hands like this? Okay, I'll tell you one fun fact. The fun fact is there are many acupressure points on our palm. So when we clap with our both hands, those get activated and the blood circulation is, very powerful in the body and you get more energy. So keep clapping loudly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You guys are looking very lovely. So, good morning ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host Sushil Atre and I welcome you all to grace this wonderful and momentous occasion as we celebrate the 20th landmark year of IAAPI Amusement Expo. Indian Association of Amusement Parks and Industry, that is our very own IAAPI, is an apex body representing the manifold areas of amusement, fun and leisure business in India. We are extremely delighted to have all of you very much on time. I guess everyone can laugh. So, I again welcome all the honorable dignitaries, all the esteemed participants, and the sponsors from all across the globe, all of whom have been instrumental in shaping up the 20th IAAPI Amusement Expo, which will throw open its gates in few minutes. But before the inauguration starts, I would like to call upon my performers, the famous Punjabi dhol players who will be my companion throughout this inauguration ceremony and which will lift our spirits. So ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our dhol players. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, to mark this inaugural ceremony and begin the event, I would like to call upon IAAPI dignitaries on the stage. Let's welcome them with a huge round of applause. It's my pleasure to welcome Mr. N.D. Rana, Trade Show Chairman, IAAPI. Mr. Ajoy Kant Ruiya, Second Vice President, IAAPI. Mr. George Penuz, First Vice President, IAAPI. Mr. Sohan Singh Jadeja, President IAAPI. It's my pleasure to introduce our guest of honor of the event. Keeping up a long and honorable family tradition, she has followed in the footsteps of her father, grandfather, grandmother, and great-grandfather to continue building on the success of favorite tourist attractions. Her mission is to give every visitor memories they will cherish forever and exceed their expectations in this dynamic and ever-changing industry, which she has huge passion for and for which she was awarded the Order of the British Empire for service to tourism industry. Can you do it for some time, my don't player? Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, please welcome our guest of honor of the event, IAAPI Chairman of Board 2020, Miss Amanda Thompson, OBE. Dignitaries on the stage and our guest of honor. As per Indian tradition, we mark the beginning with the lighting of the lamp ceremony, which will brighten up the next 3 days of our expo. So, may I please invite our dignitaries on the stage and our guest of honor to please come ahead for the lamp lighting ceremony. Can we have a huge round of applause? Alright, so it's time for a photograph. So when I say E, I request all the dignitaries to say Ah. And you have a good smile on your face. E! Ah! I request all the dignitaries to please be seated. Now, I would like to invite IAAPI President Mr. Sushil Atre to please come forward for his welcome speech. Thank you, man. That was insightful, and surely we will do the opening of the event. But before that, we have something else to inaugurate. All right, so let's begin with that. So, to felicitate the next inaugural ceremony, which is starting with the launch of IAAPI's exhibition catalog, may I request Mr. N.D. Rana, Trade Show Chairman, to please unveil the IAAPI's exhibition catalog. Catalog. Now, may I request Ms. Amanda Thompson, OBE, Guest of Honor of the event, and IAAPI Chairman of the Board 2020, to please unveil IAAPI's very own magazine, The Thriller. I guess it's taking time because none of you is clapping. Here it is, The Thriller. Thank you. Now I request Mr. Sushil Atre, President IAAPI, to please unveil IAAPI PwC Industry Report. round of applause, guys. Come on. I request everyone not to forget to grab a copy of these very important files, which will provide you with the immense information about amusement industry, and also it will be handy guide across these 3 days of the expo. Now let us move on to the final moment why we all are gathered here for. Let us mark the opening of IAAPI's 20th Amusement Expo with the ribbon cutting ceremony. And let me ask our role players, are you guys also ready? I would request all the dignitaries to please come forward for the ribbon cutting ceremony. Okay. Hold guys, just hold on. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to do a countdown from 3 to 1. And I want a little bit of our guests, our audience's involvement in this. So I just want one count from you. I'll say 3. I want everybody to say 2 very loudly. Okay? And then we all will say 1. And at the count of 1, I request all the dignitaries and our guest of honor to strike the ribbon. Okay? At the count of 1. So here we begin the very small countdown, but it's very important countdown. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. And hopeless are very excited. They are also excited for this trade show. So, our IAAPI's 20th Amusement Expo 2020 is open for all. Have a wonderful time and a day ahead. Do not forget to join us for the networking event tonight and IAAPI Excellence Awards tomorrow. For registrations and further details, please visit the IAAPI booth. And with this, I'm your host Sushil Atre, and I'm saying goodbye to you all. But the day is very exciting. Alright, thank you so much. Thank you so much, all the dignitaries. Thank you so much.